Okay, so this part's solid, and that part's solid. So it should just go in there. Let me move it forward. Maybe I can turn it this way. So this piece should just, well, we hope, go right in there. So I'm wondering if I really don't want to break it. And it is a tight fit. So we have that hole in the back. I was hoping maybe it would fit through there. Nope. So if I can just tap this in really slow. Lift it on this side. Darn it. Get that piece back together there. That was upsetting. Maybe I need to put this side in first and then tap that other side in. There we go. That was much smarter. Geez, I don't even know if I'm going to need to glue that piece or not. I know it doesn't go that far down. It should come up to right there. So once it's in there, it actually fits pretty good. So I'm going to try that again, but I'm going to glue this side. I'm kind of afraid to put this piece on. That I can smooth out. Yeah, I think I'll put that little piece that I've probably lost by now on something like this and fill that gap in right there. And it's not going to take much. Something just like that. And I could do that on the outside, or I could do it on the inside, probably better, because then I can cover it up with that extra. Yeah, that's what I'll do. But what I gotta do is cut a pretty stick. Just like that. So I want to mark it. You know what I mean? I gotta mark it so I don't make it too long. And I'll cut it just on the inside of that. And I think I better use my X-Acto knife, because I don't think the scissors will cut it without, excuse me, splitting it. So we're almost there, guys. And I did get 2 of the little books made. And so I'll just be making those. I'll show you real quick. Well, I showed you the template. You just accordion fold them until they're all folded up, and then you find the little insert that goes over them. Okay, I think I should be able to break that now. Very good. Okay. And I'll get my sand paper, and I'll sand that smooth so that it's a nice fit. Oh, I have to get my block sander, guys. Hang on. Of course. Oh, you know what I have? Never mind. I don't need my block sander. I have my little diamond file right here. So I'm just basically going to smooth that edge off. So that it makes a nice fit. And I'm going to glue it on the inside of this piece. Right there. And I may have to hold that one with a the word will come to me with a tweezers. I knew the word would come to me. Again, I want the neat side up. So there's that, and then I'll just put that little piece of, get that piece sticky too. I'll use that little piece of leftover wood flooring to make that a nice fit. And then this piece will go right up to it. That looks pretty good to me. It's a little thick, but I think I can, yeah, it's slightly thicker than what it should be, so that's not going to work, guys. But I know what will. This will. And I'll just let that dry, and then I'll go back and cut it. That stuff cuts like a champ. Okay, we're going to let that dry and cut it. And then this piece will go right up, will butt right up against it. And it won't be hard. Actually, if I had been thinking, I would have gone in with it that way. Yeah. I'll go with it this direction, and then I only have to cut it once. Just like that. Then I only have to cut that bottom piece, and we're in. And that'll look pretty good. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. And that'll dry nice in there. We'll just trim that bottom piece. And I'm sure there was probably a piece in this kit somewhere. So if you are doing the kit, and the way I have it, I'll probably have one leftover piece and that'll be it. But I'm going to let that dry. And then once it's dry, we'll cut. I don't know if I can cut that bottom piece without messing up it or not. Why, yes, I can. We do not have to wait. And then I can glue that right in there. Very well. But I gotta really hold this down. Like push down on it, because that's gonna stick up on that end. And I do not want that. So I think it's better to just glue the top of this one. And then we'll put it in there. And it's such a nice fit, I don't even think I'm going to have to glue it down, to be honest with you. I better glue this side just in case. Okay. Because this was the piece that was kind of wonky. And that worked really nice. Fits like a glove. Bring this piece out just a smidge. And that is really good. But I'm going to have to clamp it down. Maybe with the smaller of the clamps. Well, that's kind of overkill. And this is definitely overkill. So I need the little one. And I had some tiny, tiny ones out here earlier today. Again, by the time I find them, the glue will be dry. And it is drying really well. So I'll just hold that there for a couple of more minutes, I think, and then it should be good. Here was the clamp for this side. See, this is that separation that I didn't want. I wanted that to stay very well glued. And I did not want these two to come apart. So let's see if this is going to do the trick. Yes, that's going to do the trick. And then this one, that next bigger size will do the trick. And then I feel like I can push it in a little. Yeah, that works. Scared another jump scare. How many of you guys jumped that time? Because I certainly did. Yes, that works good. Yeah, I like that. But I sure don't like those jump scares. Very good. That's how it should look. And again, those I can press down once we get that in there. Let's see if it's going to hold if I let go. Looky there. We now have a window seat, and then we'll work on that. And so in real life, guys, this takes about 20 minutes a piece for each little section that we do. And hopefully, like I said, we can get that kind of tapped in there without too much destruction. And I'm just kind of tapping it in with my finger there. As steady as she goes. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. And then that, like I said, we can fix that later on. And then I'll cut that little piece that goes right there. So, look at that. Window seat done. I love it. Now we'll put the little potted plant in there. And again, I'm going to do it before I put the windows on so I have room to work there. And I don't like the way that wrinkled up there, guys, but you know, accidents happen. And at this point, I don't think, I mean, I could probably go in and re-glue it, but I really don't want to rock the boat, you know. Oh, it's stuck. That's the way it's going to be right there, but I got most of it fixed. Okay, we're going to go back to the tap and boy, that fits like a glove. Oops, I went a little too far. Yikes, this makes me so nervous. Try that again. But not go so far with it this time. On that back side. Rub this back out. Almost wish they made this where it was kind of like a self-adhesive. Okay, let's try this again, guys. Being very careful on this side. That's it. I am so not going to mess with that anymore. Because there's no way to get to that corner. That's how it's going to be. And then I'll cover that little piece with that little piece. And that'll work. And maybe I can get a nice little crease in it so it wraps around to that front side, but I definitely gotta smooth this front side down some. And I actually think the stairs start about right there. I like that. I do like it. Now I got that kind of rounded off. That's going to work just fine. Gonna work, gonna work, gonna work. Now I gotta find the piece, and then I gotta find my... These should work. I need to just barely goes this way. I need to barely crease this side. Evenly though, because it's gonna wrap around. There we go, that'll work. That'll work. We got a nice little crease, and that little blemish is going to be hardly noticeable. Now we'll glue it up. And that, folks, is going to be the last piece for this video. Feels like it was made to go there. Would you believe it? I am just so impressed. It was like it was meant to go there. Look at that. Cannot notice it. I love it. Okay, so that's that part. And we're going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. You guys have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you on Sunday.